So welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm super excited for this video. In this video, I'm going to be unveiling my exact plan, my exact structure that I'm going to be implementing over the course of next year in order to reach my goal of making 7 figures next year at the age of 19 years old. I'm going to be detailing absolutely everything in this video. I'm actually going to be doing a screen recording and going through and really just detailing it out so that you have a very, very good understanding in terms of the exact structure that I'm going to be implementing in order to get my e-commerce marketing agency to 7 figures next year. So first of all, completely new setup. Let me know if you enjoy this. I literally just typed in on Google like whiteboards online, so I hope this is all right. So look, I want to detail exactly the structure that I've currently got in my SMMA, okay? That's literally enabled me to get to multiple 6 figures, right? It's basically right now per year. In this video, you know, I usually talk about monthly income and whatnot, but in this video, I want to be talking about yearly income. So the structure that I'll detail right now is basically what I'm at right now, right? Multiple 6 figures, around 350 to 400 per year. This is the structure that I'll implement here. This is what I've currently got. Then I want to show you how I'm going to change up that structure that basically enables me to get to from, you know, multiple 6 figures to 7 figures. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So basically right now, okay, there is me. Wow, this is hard. I apologize. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought. So there's me, right? At the top, there's me. Then right below me, there's my media buyer. God damn, this is hard. Okay, media buyer 1, and this is John, right? You guys, I've spoke about John a multitude of times on the channel. So there's me, then there's John, okay, and then there's 7 clients, right? That's like underneath John, and then John like handles those, right? So the agency right now has got 7 clients, and obviously I'm in here as well. I do a lot of things for some of these clients as well, but right now this is basically the structure, right? So you've got like client 1, terrible handwriting, but this is basically the structure right now. Okay, and then obviously up here, you know, we've got like different things coming in terms of like clients. So like I basically focus on client acquisition. I focus on the higher level stuff, and I do focus on client accounts as well and getting results and whatnot. But up here, you know, you've got like the different methods of generating clients. Okay, so this is literally the structure right now. This is basically how it looks. This is it. Okay, and so this is basically exactly the structure that has gotten me to multiple 6 figures. Literally where I'm at right now, I'm still using this structure. Now, the thing that changes from 6 figures or multiple 6 figures to 7 figures is nothing more than a team. And let me detail that here so I can show you what I mean. So as I say, the only thing that changes is a team. Okay, so it's still going to be me. Okay. And by the way, I'm just going down just because it's easier, right? I'm not saying like literally this is how it is, but like I'm just going down because this is just easier to do. Okay, so there's me. Then there'll be a CMO. So CMO stands for Chief Marketing Officer. Okay, all right, whatever. I'm trying to write Chief Marketing Officer. I can't do it. This is so hard. I need to get better at this. I apologize for the crazy mess, right? But you get what I mean. So there's me, CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, that stands for. Okay, that'll be John. That'll be my media buyer right now. He'll kind of, you know, get promoted to a CMO role, right? And then under him, there'll be, I'm not saying there will be 3 people. It may be 2 for a bit, and then we'll expand to 3, 4, 5, whatever. But like just for easy, kind of showing you the structure, this is how it will be. Okay, so there'll be CMO, which is Chief Marketing Officer, and then under him there'll be media buyer 1, media buyer 3, and then there'll be the same amount, right? Maybe even 6 clients. Okay. Maybe even 6 clients, maybe even 5 clients per person, just so they've got more time. But this is how it will basically be. So this is how it will be. So basically, the reason why I say that team and building a team is so important is because this way, right, the agency will be bringing in over 7 figures. Okay, agency will be bringing in over 7 figures. But if you look at each individual's role, media buyer 1, media buyer 2, media buyer 3, CMO, and me, if you look at each individual's role, there's not a crazy amount of extra work, if any, right? If any extra work. It's the exact same workload. Media buyer 1, still handling 6 to 7 clients depending. Media buyer 2, still handling the same. Media buyer 3 is handling the same. So the biggest change will be the CMO role. But the thing is with the CMO role is that, you know, yes, he will be, or she, but in my case, it will be a he because I know who the CMO is going to be. It's be my current media buyer, right? So he will still be handling client accounts. He'll still be in the trenches handling client accounts, generating client results and whatnot. He'll still be doing that. But the difference is, first of all, it won't be as much. So like, you know, beforehand with the previous, I should be doing new boards. Guys, I need to get better at this. I apologize. If you enjoy these types of videos, by the way, let me know. I'll definitely continue doing it and I'll definitely get better at it as well. Just want to say that it's my first one. Give me some slack, okay? So beforehand, the CMO was handling 6 to 7 client accounts on his own. So his workload was here, right? Let's say. So when he gets promoted to a CMO role, he'll still be handling client accounts, but it won't be 6 to 7 anymore. So his workload will go down to here, right? But he's still got this amount of work in him. And so that section will be basically filled by him handling the media buyers themselves as people. And so he'll be handling these media buyers, okay? These media buyers here, he'll be handling them, and that will be like half of his role. The other half will be actually in client accounts, generating results and whatnot, okay? So that's how these media buyers are always going to be, you know, producing at the highest level possible. They're always going to be able to generate the highest level of results possible because they are under the complete guidance of the CMO. And I'm going to be you know, it's not like I'm out here and I'm not doing anything. Like I'll be, you know, managing the media buyers as well. They can always come to me personally and whatnot, but it just creates this really efficient machine where the media buyers report to the CMO and the CMO reports to me. Now, as I say, this isn't literally exactly step by step exactly how it's going to be because, you know, I'll still be I'll still be available for this, you know, the media buyers to speak to and all that type of stuff. But as a general kind of overview, that's how it will be. And so that's why I say building a team is so important, because there's nothing really else to it, right? There's nothing else to it from going to a from a six-figure or multiple six-figure agency to a 7-figure agency. Building a team is where it's at. Building a team is the change that you need to make. Building a bigger team, bringing more people on board is the one thing that you need to do to get to that next level. That's it. Okay, and obviously you still want to be making sure that you're efficient, you're effective, and you want to be making sure your profit margins are staying super high and super lean. And that's where hiring the right people comes into play. This is an absolute mess. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I will get better. But hiring the right people, that's where that comes into play, because you want those people to be as efficient as they possibly can so they can handle a lot of the work. That enables you to not have to hire loads of people, because the people you have are just crazy machines. And so that's where, you know, they'll be able to handle a lot, and you'll be able to keep your profit margins nice and high as the agency owner. Okay, so that is literally the structure, and it looks a lot cleaner in my head than this absolute mess. Okay. It's been about an hour and I've tried to build out this so it's slightly neat, and I've added in a couple things. So let me walk you through this, all right? So again, me, CMO, media buyer 1, 2, and 3. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that you can build it out, you can expand it, and you can really scale it. But this is just like an overview. This is just the structure that I want to walk you through, just so you can see how powerful kind of this really is, and exactly how I'm planning on making 7 figures next year. And I also want to talk about the goals as well here in a minute, but let me just walk you through this. So each media buyer can handle 6 clients, okay? And again, these are arbitrary numbers. Some may be able to handle 7, 8, but let's just say on average, these numbers are all averages. Average 6 clients, right, per media buyer. And so there's obviously 18 clients in total here. And let's say on average, and I think this will be maybe around the average per month client retainer. So let's say 5,500 per month on average. You know, some may be higher, some others may have ROAS deals in place, which makes them higher. Some may be slightly lower, you know, but just on average, easy numbers, 5.5K per month. And so each media buyer will be bringing in, or each media buyer will have the capacity to generate $33,000 per month. And so overall, that equates to $99,000 per month. Now, as you guys know, 7 figures per year is $83,000 per month. And so that's a 7-figure agency. It's actually quite a bit over 7 figures, but after costs, after all that type of stuff, after paying all employees and whatnot, it'll be around 7 figures, maybe slightly lower, but you get the idea. And this is exactly how I'm planning on scaling to 7 figures for next year. Now, my goal is to hit 750,000 next year. That's my goal. You know, this year, as I say, I'll do anywhere from like 300 to 400 in that range. I'll do this year, depending on how well these following months go. So next year, I want to try and double that. However, I'm building out this structure over the course of the remainder of this year as well as next year. And so I'm building out this structure because I know that this structure will get me to okay, to 7 figures, 7-figure agency. And so the thing is, if you shoot higher than your goal that you actually want to do, if you fall short of that goal, it's fine, because you're probably going to do better than if you set a realistic goal. You know, say next year I say I want to do 500,000. Well, if I shoot for 7 figures, if I shoot for 1 million and I fall short of that million goal and I only bring in 700,000, well, I'm still better off than that 500,000 goal. And so next year, as I say, I want to do 750,000, but I'm shooting and I'm building out systems in my business, have the capacity to do over 1 million. And so if I fall short of that over 1 million mark, I'll either definitely hit my goal of 750,000, or I may even be slightly high. So hope that makes sense. That's basically my thought process going into that. And this is how I'm logically and practically going to generate that amount of money and generate those highs, is by implementing a structure very similar to this. As I say, this is a 30,000 foot view of the entire structure. It goes a lot more granular. There's different things that I'm implementing in different places. You know, up here, this is obviously me focused. I'm basically focusing primarily on client acquisition and the systems and all that type of stuff. And so there's a bunch of things up here that I want to be focusing on, VSL being one of them. Seriously scaling up paid traffic is another one. Can't even do it. Whatever. You guys get what I'm trying to say. There's another median as well. Literally this month, at the point of recording this, the month is July. And so this month I'm literally bringing on around anywhere from 5 to 10 appointment setters for the agency. If you're interested, click the second link in the bio, in the description. It's going to take you to an application form. If you're interested in becoming a Bax Consulting appointment setter, make sure you go ahead, fill that out. But that's another median that I'm focusing on in terms of client acquisition. So a bunch of different things. And as I say, it goes a lot more granular. It goes a lot more technical. I hope this gives you a good understanding of kind of the entire structure. And also let me know if you actually find these types of videos valuable, where I kind of detail some certain stuff on here or whatever it is. Let me know if you like it. I'm going to get better at leveraging this software. I'll actually probably do the 14-day or actually just get the software. And if you do actually like these types of videos, let me know some other ideas as well that you'd like me to do in this format, and really break it down. Let me know some other ideas in the comment section below as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some really good value in terms of how to scale an SMMA, or at least how I personally plan on scaling my SMMA, my e-commerce marketing agency, to the 7-figure mark. You know, I'll talk a lot about on this channel how to get to 6 figures, how to get to multiple 6 figures, but I hope this video gave you some good understanding in terms of how to just take that to a whole new level and take it to the 7-figure mark. Guys, if you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.